Welcome to Timebeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. California governor announced a $12 billion plan to address homelessness. 2. The FDA allows Americans age 12 to be vaccinated with COVID-19.
California governor announced a $12 billion plan to address homelessness. California Governor Gavin Newsom said he was committing $12 billion toward the state. This large amount of money spent at one time to get individuals and families off the streets. The move comes as Los Angeles, San Francisco and San Diego, along with smaller cities and towns, grapple with mushrooming homeless populations and the spread of unsanitary conditions and disease in blighted communities. The $12 billion in homelessness spending is part of a larger $100 billion package Gavin Newsom calls the California Comeback Plan, in reference to economic damage sustained to the nation's most populous state during the coronavirus pandemic. The California Comeback Plan invests a historic $12 billion to successfully expand this program and seeks to end family homelessness within 5 years. Of the $12 billion, $7 billion would be used to acquire more temporary housing under Project Roomkey, a program in which the state provides money for cities and counties to rent hotel rooms for people living on the streets. Another $1.75 billion would be spent to build affordable homes, some $450 million to address student homelessness and $150 million to stabilize and rehouse people given shelter under Project Roomkey. Last month, U.S. District Judge David Carter ordered Los Angeles to find shelter for the roughly 4,500 people living on the streets of the city's infamous Skid Row neighborhood. Carter delivered a blistering criticism of city officials, including Mayor Eric Garcetti, for the problem.
COVID-19. The FDA allows Americans age 12 to be vaccinated with COVID-19. Some vaccine sites began to inoculate 12 years old to 15 years old against COVID-19 on Tuesday morning, a day after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration authorized Pfizer's vaccine for the age group. Jacob Laney, 14 years old, was in line at a Decatur, Georgia, vaccine site early Tuesday in hopes of getting the vaccine. Cameron Carrion, a 14-year-old whose mother watched CNN's interview with Jacob, and then drove to the same vaccine site, said he felt good about getting the shot. The shots are somewhat premature, as doctors are technically not supposed to start administering the vaccine to this age group until the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends they do so. The CDC's advisor, the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, ACIP, is scheduled to hold an emergency meeting Wednesday to discuss it, and then vote on the question in the early afternoon. However, doctors already have the vaccine on hand, and the CDC's approval is a foregone conclusion. This is an area of medical practice regulated by states, but because the vaccine is already authorized and in offices, there is little to stop medical professionals from exercising their own judgment. The FDA issued the emergency use authorization for Pfizer's vaccine for the younger age group after a clinical trial on 2,260 12 to 15-year-olds showed the vaccine had a 100% efficacy and was well tolerated. The FDA also set a meeting for next month for vaccine advisors to discuss authorizing vaccines for younger children. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.